Manta ray. ரொம்ப worth it.
எடுத்தாச்சு. ஆனால் எனக்கு அந்த மேண்டரை எடுக்கணும்னு பார்த்தேன்.
அது வந்து
Hello, for those of you that are just joining us, welcome to our Ocean Voyager Theater. This is our last look into Ocean Voyager, which is the largest aquatic habitat in the Western Hemisphere. The habitat in front of you holds about 6.3 million gallons of artificial salt water, as well as around 100 species of fish. Of those 100 species, 7 of them are sharks, with our whale shark being the largest. There is our smallest whale shark, Taroko, right there in the center of the viewing window. He is around 24 feet long. And then swimming just a little bit to the left under him is going to be Yushan. Yushan is around 27 feet long. And both of our whale sharks came to us as rescues from Taiwan. When you were entering into Ocean Voyager on the tunnel side, if you were walking down that ramp there, on the left side you would have saw a mock of the container that our whale sharks came to us in. They were rescued. They were intended to be sold into the fish market over in that area. This was about 15 years ago, so at the time legislation was a lot different. Whale sharks are now endangered, so we could not acquire our whale sharks in the same way now. However, the story goes that once they were captured by those fishermen, they were going to be eaten, intended for that fish market again. But because they are an endangered species and the Georgia Aquarium had the appropriate permits to house whale sharks, we were able to purchase them to prevent them from going into that fish market. Once they were purchased, believe it or not, UPS volunteered to help us get them here. So they covered all travel. The whale sharks were put into small pools. These are called sea pens, because whale sharks have to be able to continuously move around. Those sea pens were then put onto an airplane. That airplane flew from Taiwan to Alaska, and then it took a little short, I guess hiatus would be a good way to call it, because they had to switch out the water for the whale sharks. Once the water was switched out and everybody was good to travel again, they journeyed from Alaska then to Hartsfield, Jackson. At the back of Ocean Voyager, there is a trapdoor that functions very similar to a forklift. Those whale sharks were driven onto that forklifted area, lifted all the way up to the top level of this habitat, and then they swam out into the water, and they have been here now 15 years. That journey was roughly just over 30 hours that it took them just to be here in front of you all today. At the time of that journey, our whale sharks were between 10 and 12 feet long, and now they are again 24 and 27 feet long. So they have already doubled in size in just those 15 years they have been here. They have also given us irreplaceable amounts of knowledge about whale sharks, because prior to them being here at the Georgia Aquarium, because we are the only aquarium in the United States with these whale sharks, we did not know a lot about these animals altogether. In that time, we have been able to fully map out the shark genome in conjunction with some other aquariums and facilities throughout the United States. Also during that time, they have given us the ability to estimate our whale sharks' weight